composite material. So composite material, it is consists of matrix and reinforcement material. Okay, the matrix and reinforcement material combination is called for composite material. This composite material matrix and reinforcement is mainly enhance the properties of some mechanical and tribological properties. Okay, mechanical harness wear, some tribological properties, wear properties. Okay, harness strength. Okay, properties. So this matrix is one type of binding material. So in the reinforcement is mainly for stronger and stiffer material. Okay, reinforcement means stronger and stiffer material. This reinforcement is mainly carrying the load, major load. Okay, suppose material, this is one material is the reinforcement. Okay, some reinforcement particle type of matrix or some types of particle size. So if we acting the load, okay, this matrix is carrying the load. Okay, the matrix carrying the load. The load is transmit from one material. Okay, one reinforcement to the another reinforcement particles or matrix material matrix. Okay, so at the time the strength of the material will increase. Okay, so the matrix for reinforcement is main stronger and stiffer material carry the major load. The matrix material is mainly for polymers, metal or ceramics, any one. Okay, the matrix material means polymers or metals or ceramics, any one. Okay, the reinforcement means fiber, particles or whiskers. Okay, fibers. Okay, fibers or particles. So this is one type of fiber like. So particles means this is particles. Okay, this is a particle type reinforcement. This is a whisker type means is a needle like structure, needle like. Okay, so suppose if you are reacting the load in material means this reinforcement is carrying the load, so transmit from one matrix to another matrix. Okay, or one reinforcement particle to another reinforcement particle. So then only the material strength will increase. In this composite material classified into three types: only the polymer matrix composites, PMC; another the metal matrix composites; another one is the ceramic matrix composite. In polymer matrix materials is the thermosets and the thermoplastic material. We classified into thermosets and thermoplastics. So thermosets means epoxy and the polyester. Thermoplastics nylon, polyethylene is a type matrix. So it's mainly for lightweight, easy to manufacture and cost effective material is a polymer matrix composite. Another one is the metal matrix compound MMCS is a magnesium, aluminum, titanium matrix is act as a matrix material. So this matrix material mainly enhance the high strength, stiffness, thermal stability, and some used for high performance application materials. Okay, this is useful for high performance applications. Next one is ceramic matrix composite. So ceramic matrix means Si2, SiC, aluminum oxide. Okay, zirconium oxide is the aluminum. SiC is the some ceramic materials. Okay, this is the metal matrix aluminum magnesium. Okay, ceramic means the SiC, Al2O3 alumina. Okay, Al2O3, zirconium oxide, ZrO2. This is the ceramic particles. So ceramic particles deposit in the material like this one. Okay, particles. So that ceramic particles mainly enhance the for high corrosion resistance properties and also withstand for high temperature applications also. Okay, so in this composite material is the reinforcement. Okay, mainly the used type of reinforcement fibers in types of glass fiber is the cost effective fiber. So next one is the carbon fiber is the high strength and stiffness fiber. Armid fibers is the Kevlar. Example is Kevlar is the strength and the toughness increase the strength and toughness in the material. This is the foreign fiber, high strength and stiffness material. Particles and whiskers in types of particles or whiskers. So particles also increase the wear resistance and harness like silicon carbide, alumina. In whiskers is thin and single crystal fibers, very strong, and silicon is okay. Silicon carbide also in the form of whiskers type. Okay, is the part fibers, reinforcement types of fibers, particles or viscous type. So this is the two types for five particle reinforced composites material. First one is the particle composite in terms of composite in terms of particle size. Okay, is the particle size. So one material particle is dispersed into the matrix of the second material. So this is the second material, this is the first material. So this particles is dispersed into the second material. Okay, the matrix of the second material. Okay, so first find distribution of secondary particles in the original material. This matrix mixture is resisted dislocation. Okay, the presence of matrix mixers, okay, is resist the dislocation of the material for any loading conditions. The dispersion particle means a smaller diameter, so 0.101 to 0. Micrometer meter means the volume of 1.21 to 15 percentage. Okay, is the dispersion of small particles in the entire material. Okay, the occupation of dispersed particle in the form of diameter 0.01 to 0.1 micrometer size particles in the entire material volume. So this is a 100% volume. Okay, so the material percentage is 85, the another 1 to 15% of these particles. Okay, okay, so 85 plus 15, okay, 100% of volume material. The small size dispersion particle hinder or impede the motion of decretion. This small particle is hinder or oppose the motion. Okay, motion dislocation during the loading condition. This restricted motions improve the harness yield strength and wear resistance properties. So examples: aluminum Al, the aluminum matrix. Okay, so Pt, THO2, thorium. Okay, platinum, the thorium oxides. So it is mainly used for a high temperature application purpose. Okay, is a large particle means the load sharing both matrix and particles. The large size for particles means the particle diameter is 1 micrometer, so volume is on mainly 25% of net volume. So in the examples of cermet, the particle cermet is one of the ceramic type composites, the metal matrix. So mainly for 75 to 80% of ceramic presence in the original material. Okay, this ceramic component composition is very high in the material. Here the metal matrix is very less. Okay, in ceramics is the presence of ceramics is very high, only for 75 to 80% of ceramics. So like W, tungsten and titanium carbides. Okay, mainly this tungsten carbide is mainly used for cutting tool material. Okay, so next one is the fiber reinforced composites. So previous particle fiber reinforced composites. This one is the fiber reinforced composites. The fiber reinforced in the form of fiber. Okay, not particles, is the form of fiber presence in the matrix. Is the fiber means a long continuous or short fiber. The various types, the glass, carbon, armament are embedded in a matrix. Okay, the fiber is embedded into the matrix material. This dispersed matrix in the form of fiber. Okay, the main of function of this fiber is withstand the load and transmit load from one fiber to another. So suppose if we are adding the load in this fiber means the transmit the load from one fiber to another fiber. So withstand of material is life is very long. Okay, also carry for high load also. Okay, so main properties of this fiber reinforced composite is high strength to weight ratio, high stiffness and excellent durability, resistant to wear and impact and corrosion and fire resistance applications. So applications mainly for widely used in aerospace application, automotive, civil infrastructure and sports equipment manufacturing. So example is carbon fiber reinforced polymers and fiber glasses. Okay, carbon fiber reinforced polymers and fiber glasses is the examples of fiber reinforced composites. Okay, thank you.